Hello everyone, I hope you are doing very well. I'm very happy to share a moment with you at the garden today. We're gonna review what we did in April and talk about what we're gonna do in May. You can see that the Salicornia test that we started here is working well, in the sense that the Salicornia seedlings are still alive. But for me it's a discovery because I've never grew any Salicornia. It's the first time. April went, I think April went very well. We had some really beautiful flowers on all the fruit trees. We even harvested some cherry trees petals to do some special pink mulching, so that was really nice. And so the temperature has been down in April. We had a cold spell. So many people complain about it, but I think it's actually very good, because it's gonna make us appreciate May even more, and when the warm days are coming, we're gonna appreciate them. Until now, many like the most fragile residents have not been able to discover the food garden yet, because they are extremely fragile. So once we're in May and the temperature go higher, they'll be able to come out and discover it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing their face when they discover. It's like basically a surprise. Like last year, there was nothing on this rooftop, and they come up on the next spring, and they discover like an entire food garden with plenty of surprises. So I think it's gonna be like the best surprise ever. April was really a month to sow. For indoor sowing, so we did the sowing of all the cucurbits with the squash, zucchinis, cucumber, coriander, basil, sweet corn, sugar peas, spinach, and even poppies and sunflowers. And we already planted outside the plants that resist the cold, so the sunflower, mint, leeks, the Salicornia, and the artichokes. We did create like 4 additional gardens inside the residence at the request of the resident. So we created the aerial garden at the ground floor, the Zen garden at the first floor, the intergenerational jungle on the second floor, and the panda forest on the 4th floor. And the residents and the staff are very happy with it. They even asked me if I could come to their home to create gardens, so that was just fun. At the end of May, it's gonna be the first strawberries are gonna be ready to be eaten. It's gonna be the strawberry party. I'm just reading at the same time. And the second important topic in May will be to plant outside the seedlings that are seedlings that are inside. So all the squash, the cucumbers, all the cucurbitacées, all the tomatoes, everything is going to be planted outside once the conditions are safer. So that's going to be an important activity for May. And we still need to craft some scarecrows to try to prevent the birds from eating too many of our fruit and vegetables, and to finish the bamboo structures, to have bamboo structures even around the fruit trees. In May, there's going to be some schools going to be coming to visit the garden and do intergenerational activities. So like, for example, a school is coming next week, so we're going to prepare a quiz for them, so they have to look for educative information inside the food garden and ask some questions to the residents to create like, a maximum interactions between the kids and the elderly residents. The 2 fish and the frogs are doing very well. We see them whenever there is enough sun. They come out more and more. I think they are becoming less shy. And the residents really like coming here and trying to see the frogs and the fish. In here we can see that the sugar peas are doing very well. They're climbing the net. So for like the first ones I planted are already almost at half of the net. So I think they are on their way to entirely cover the net. It's gonna make a wall of sugar peas. It's gonna be really fun. And many French people don't actually know the sugar peas because it doesn't really exist here. Like our varieties are different, and these are American sugar peas. So I'm looking forward to seeing their face when they can just eat them raw in the garden, like it's like just sweets. The garlic is going very well. I think they'll be ready to harvest in June. The strawberries are doing very well too, and we can finish the tour. Even the grapevines are doing very well. You see, like this one is growing on the pergola. We had two great French artists who accepted to actually create some exclusive some exclusive artwork for the food garden on the topic of the benefits of food gardens. So these two French artists are Carole Gourat on one end, who do like really cool paintings on the topic of nature and biodiversity, and the other one is Lise Bouquerel, who is like a wood artist who creates work arts based on 100% based on upcycled wood. So I'm looking forward to seeing their artwork, because they are actually I let them completely free with what they are going to create. So it's going to be a complete surprise even for me. And the last remark I had for what I saw here in April is that from the start we've been wondering like how we could measure biodiversity on this rooftop in Paris, and I actually noticed that the blueberries could be a very good indicator of biodiversity on the pollinator aspect, because as you may know, blueberries produce a lot of flowers, and then not all flowers turn into fruit. For example, on 100 flowers you can get 80%. So you get 80% pollination. You will get 80 blueberries, and you can see, for example, on this one was a very early blueberry. All the flowers turn into blueberries. So it means that we have actually a very good pollination rate, which means that we have very good biodiversity. And I actually noticed that there were lots of bees, wild bees coming to pollinate them. So it's a very good sign that after like 6 months, we started these food gardens only about 6 months ago, and we already have lots of pollinators. So it's just a good news, and it's very good for us. If you have any ideas or advice, don't hesitate to send a message or post a comment, and I talk to you very soon.